Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the first installment of I Saw It, I Made It, where I'm going to take clothes that I shop for, I try on at a store, and then I recreate the look that I like myself. So today's first installment is clothes that I had tried on at a big box store. I think it's okay to say, if you like the clothes, I think I'm doing good advertising for whatever store I'm trying these clothes on at, because if you like them, you can certainly go find them and buy them at that store. So I don't think there's any problems on YouTube with me actually saying the store. It's my own pictures in the clothes, and you know, it's not like a specific designer or anything like that. So I am, and it's a loose copy. I mean, it's not going to be an exact replica. So I feel like I can probably just say the store. I went to Target at the beginning of November and tried on a whole bunch of different clothes. It was a lot of fun, I have to say. I have not done that kind of shopping in a really long time. I found quite a few things that I would love to have bought that day, including the outfit that I am putting up right now, which is a pair of wide-legged corduroy pants and a cropped sweatshirt with it had a zip top and then cuffs. And they just looked really cute together. Came home and I chose which one I wanted to make, and because I have other pictures and probably other, like at least next month's I Saw It, I Made It is going to be from that same shopping trip. So there will be two from Target, and then I'll maybe go do it again for future videos, so I can kind of keep up with the fashion seasons. I knew which pattern I wanted to use for the shirt, which is McCall's 7874. The whole idea, where I got the idea for this video series, is because I will go to Walmart to get groceries, or I'll go to Target, or I'll go to Kohl's, and I'm like, oh, that looks like that Nomi pattern, or oh, that looks like that McCall's pattern that I have, and or I could adjust it, I could hack the pattern to make it look like what I'm seeing in the stores. And it's been really interesting to see how they match up. The new Simplicity releases will be in the store when I go the next couple of weeks. And so that's where I started with the idea, was like, well, there's patterns out there, like identical in some cases, and I'm like, no, I hope they're compensating the designers. When I saw the brown sweatshirt, I was like, you know, this is almost like this this sweatshirt. I don't know if you can see on the back, but it has the princess seamed lines, and it's got it didn't have cuffs, it didn't have the zipper, but it has the high neck, and there's this line here that was very easy to just chop it off there and then make a band. And I've been wanting to make this for a long time, so I was like, well, that's perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. The pants I was not so sure about, so that's where I was looking at Joann's for a pants pattern, and I came upon these, and so I got the pattern. It was $1.99. But when I got home and I started looking, I bought this, and then I have several pants patterns that I've just never used. So I thought, well, I'll check those out too and see if any of them, you know, because they're pretty wide-legged. Unfortunately, these I decided, and I kind of brought them to my husband too to ask his opinion, they flare really wide at the bottom, and that really isn't true to the pants that I tried on at Target. They're more straight-legged, they're just wide straight-legged. They're really wide up at the top, and then they just fall straight down. So I happened to be looking at something else on the Love Notions website, and I found the Largo cargos, and I was like, you know what, I think that is probably the closest that I can get. The pants that I had tried on didn't have like a cargo pocket on the side, and it didn't have like the little tab on the side either. So I just didn't put those onto the pair of pants, but otherwise I made up the Largo cargos just the way that they are. It was a dream to work with. I did a size 12 with the full belly adjustment, and I have to say that I really should be measuring myself in the morning, especially these are a stretch corduroy. I measured myself at night apparently, and I tried them on at night and I was like, these fit perfect, they're amazing, and they were last night. Today they're about 2 inches too big. Let me show you. I mean, they're like really loose. So I kind of wish I hadn't done the full belly adjustment and just made maybe a size 14. That might have been a better solution. But they do fit good in my hip area. I did put on some belt loops. I just didn't put them on the way that they have you put them on. So I was already having problems, so I did not want to try to put those belt loops through with the multiple thicknesses of the corduroy. And so I hand sewed the top on the back side of the waistband. So for the top, obviously I stuck with the crisscross neck. This went together really easily as well. It took me about 8 hours to sew up, and then it was towards the waistline, trying to figure out, because it does have pockets here in the front, right up here, and so there's some additional things. I made the 6-inch band, which is actually 12 inches, and then I folded it in half and then just attached it to the bottom. The sleeves, I did a large sleeve head, but then I graded out to an extra large sleeve to give this a little bit more room. This top is an extra large, and then I graded down to a large in the waist to try to pull it in a little bit. I probably needed to do more, but that actually, the large is the smallest size of that size range, and I didn't want to try to make those adjustments. So I just went with it. I feel like it's a sufficient representation of the picture that I'm happy with it. I got the fabric from Walmart, and it was an $8 bundle for I think 3 yards. I used 2 yards, so that's about $6 there. The corduroy fabric I got from Hobby Lobby, and that was a little bit more expensive because I bought it early on, but I think it was like $8 to $10 probably per yard, so it was about 16. So the whole outfit probably was about, we'll say $20 for the pants, so about $28, $26, and each piece of clothing in Target was about $30 each. So for almost the price of one item at Target, I was able to make this full outfit. The only sad thing about it was that I actually had planned on using a different corduroy, and that would have been even better savings because I got that corduroy for like $4 a yard. It would have been $8 for the bottoms, $6 for the tops, and so $14 total. 14? Yes, 14. So that is my first installment of I Saw It, I Made It. I had so much fun making, figuring it out, putting it together, finding the patterns, doing the hacking, the little hacking that I did. It was all a really good time. So what do you think? How did I do? Did I make a decent enough approximation for the start picture, the inspiration picture? Is there things in this video that you wish I would have gone more into detail on? Do you want to see more about the process and how things kind of came together? what changes I made, or are you okay with just kind of a summation? Thank you so much for watching and for taking the time out of your day and spending a little bit of it with me. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and let YouTube know that you like this video so that they can maybe send it to some other people who might like it as well. And if you haven't subscribed, I really would like it if you would subscribe so that we can spend more time together and you can see more of these videos like this one, and you asked for it, that video series that I'm doing. And coming up is going to be Wild Card Weekend because I've got some things I need to make for some of my family. And also a pattern haul is in the making because I have ordered some patterns from the Simplicity website, 2 batches. And so I've got about 13 patterns that I'll just love to share with you and let you see kind of what's going to be happening in my future world. So thanks for sticking around for this video though, and I appreciate all the new subscribers I've just recently gotten, and I thank everybody who has been here all along. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next week, okay? Thanks, bye.